All right, Kenman here. Boom. Look at all these beauties. As you can see, I like to dye scales on knives. Should we do it again? Yes. We are ready to do die project number 27. Giddy up. Before we start, I'm not sponsored by anyone, and I purchase everything at retail price. I do these videos because I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment below. All right, so I grabbed a few that I've already done. You can see a lot of the colors that I've got. I tried to do green. This is one of my first attempts at green. Pretty gray. Doesn't matter. The Phemius is still an awesome knife. Love it. Love it. Done some oranges. This was the first orange. Is Brazoria. Turned out really good. So much that I wanted to do it again. And I got one on this sand. The Miguron Talisman. This is the first Kenman trifecta. We have the scale die. We have the titanium anodized pocket clip. Actually, this came with a different clip, but I got a few titanium clips. Added this one. I made it green first. I also did the back spacer in a green, so when this dulls out a little bit, they should match a little bit more. And then I also did these stripes on the blade with the laser mark. It's kind of hard to focus on a silver blade with black marks. You can see this one mark in the middle. I tried something different. It gives you a little bit of a, more of a, you can actually, if you see really close, this was like a stonewash blade. And so since that speckled surface is there, when you hit it with the laser marker, it's, unless I were to find a way to remove that first and then have a flat surface, it's going to show up. But it still looks cool. I like it. Having fun. Got the purples with the CJRB Gobi and the CJRB Lago. This Lago is fantastic. Purples turned out really good. Got a darker one, a lighter one. This was a sand color. Different shades from different types, like the jade versus the sand. You'll see a little difference in that when we talk about it in a second here. This QSP, I've actually done this green a few different times, trying to darken it up, get it to where I like it. I think I'm pretty happy now where it is. Also did the stripes laser marked on that blade. Pretty fun. These QSPs that I got were pretty tight when I initially got them, but they broke in really well. Good knives. Like them a lot. Here's another. This was a removal. This is a black blade, so instead of actually a mark, it's doing a laser removal, removing the black coating. But I think this one turned out awesome on the Sencut Acumen. Right? Almost there. Almost there. Sencut Crowley did the lighter kind of see-through kind of a color, so you can kind of get that feel. Nice variety. Here's our Artisan Cutlery Arroyo. And another red one with the Civivi Vision FG. This was white. So even like the whites, the tans, and the different colors of G10, you can still, they will take color. But white's going to be one of the better ones because it's not going to affect that color as much. It's going to make it pop a little bit more. What are we doing today? We are going to, boom, Miguron land. This is the Miguron Pagos. The Pagos is a great knife. We're going to trifecta this one. It has a 14C28N blade, which is great. It has a titanium pocket clip, so we can do this the anodizing of that clip. Sorry. Also has the back spacer, so we could do a two-tone with this die. And then I think this blade is going to be really cool for doing some type of straight pattern or something. You've got that long, straight fuller. So I'll be able to play off of that with some type of a pattern that I do. What does everyone think? This is going to be number 27. Miguron Pagos. Let's take it apart. Get it ready to go, huh? Okay. Got my little cloth laid out. Keep it clean. Here's our last looks. Not going to look like this anymore, especially if we're going to do the Kenman trifecta. All right, seen it. Let's do it. Okay, actually, let's do one of these. We're going to put it like this so we can see the pocket clip. And we're going to go boom, boom. Boom. Possible thumbnail, right? Okay, so Miguron has a captive pivot, which is great. I'm going to just start loosening that up a little, but I'm not going to completely take it off. Miguron also does T8 screws on the body and the pocket clip. So I don't even need my 6. Wow. Miguron. Man. Cool blade steel. Titanium pocket clips, all T8 hardware. I mean, what is happening? This knife is $40. Tell me that's not perfect. This price range, this is, you can't get much. Wow, those are some long. How many times can you think you got them before you actually got them? Miguron does have these beefy screws though too. See how big they're out of focus. You got those really big heads on them. Plus the T8s just makes it nice. You don't have to really worry as much about those 6s. Sometimes you can just, if you're not pushing when you're tightening it or you're trying to get that first loose and it slips one, say goodbye to your bit or the screw, because one of them's probably done. Or if it's not, it's as close to being done as it's going to be. All right. These were slimy last time. I'm going to start off that way. Okay. Why are we getting so much pressure here? Usually at this point, it's just a tumbling cards. It wants to stay on. There we go. Okay. So there is that. Let's get this down there. Gets my blade right there. And we're there. Oosh. Okay. I am going to wipe these off. Get that side sort of wiped off. All the oil. Generally when we do this, you take off most of the oils, but then I'll go back and kind of re-oil it and add some more KPL and stuff. Make sure it's all nice when we get it back together. But that excess oil that's on there, that's fine. You got to get that off. I'm going to have to clean these really good. I just didn't want to put them down and just have them just silk right into that cloth and just sit there and be it. Anyway, all right, we are good. What do you think? Okay, so we have my Miguron Pagos all torn down, ready for dye. We're going to be able to Kenman trifecta this. We're going to do the pocket clip in a specific color with the anodizing of the titanium. We're going to do some stripes or some type of a pattern on that blade. We're going to go ahead and dye these. What color would you like to see? Darker color is going to be preferred. And boom, side swipe. Take a sip of Red Bull. We're kicking it into overdrive. Die project number 28. Let's go. What? QSP Parrot. Let's just tear it down right now. Get it going. We have two-tone things that we got to deal with, if you didn't notice. And if we've done this before, when I have that, I like to take a couple knives apart so that we can use them and get a couple different colors going at the same time. This is the QSP Parrot. Okay, it is been sitting around for a while. It's a $30 cheapo knife. It's got some nice action now that I've got it broken in. I kind of want to get this clip off of here and throw it away and hope another pocket clip I have fits on there. I just am not a fan about this. But other than that, for a $30 knife, this knife is great. Okay, last looks. All right, what is this? Die project number 28. Get my numbers straight. 25, 26, 27, 28. Did I screw that up? I don't know. All right, is there... Wow, captive pivot. Excellent. Get that started. Let's move our way around here. Do the same thing that I did before. Kick off this side. I could have made a separate video on this here, but the reality is it just would have been 2 shorter videos, which is fine actually. Some people say you want them to all be shorter videos. This is not going to make it that much longer, and like I said, this has 2 pieces. I'm going to do this one color, I'm going to do this piece in another color. So that means this knife right here is going to get a 2-tone, so I can prep it with other knives. And then I can do the scales like on this one and this together. And then, boom, I have been efficient. And plus these teardowns, it's not much of a video. If I were to just make another one, I'd have to just showcase the one I did right before this. The Amicus, I showcased the undyed stuff that I've got. This one, I kind of showed off some of the ones that we've already done. You know, what do I do with the next one? Oh, I'll just combine it with this one. How about that? Curveball. What does everyone think about that? Or should I have just completely separated the 2? Comment below. Am I out of my mind? Would you like to see them separate like that? Would you like to see them together? Would you like to see them totally different? Do you want me to time lapse these so that you're not having to sit there and watch some of the longer, slower, less interesting parts? What's everyone think? Okay, well, see, how long would that take? A minute, 2 minutes? Torn down. Let's play the old copycat game here. What is above is now below. And we got 2 torn down. QSP Parrot, ready to go. Miguron Pagos. That's like the Bologna Pagos. Miguron Pagos, I'm sorry. Yeah, so this is 27, this is 28. We're going to be doing some combos. Stay tuned for that stuff coming in the future. A lot of fun. Different custom things. I'll be doing more laser marking, obviously, in this project here. More dyes, more titanium anodizing. A lot of different things. I'm going to be milling out some stuff. Milling, not mailing. Milling. We're going to do some metal work. We're going to have some fun on the channel. Stay tuned. It's going to be great. That's going to be it for today. If you enjoy what you see, please hit that like button and subscribe if you would like to see more. It helps me out, and I really appreciate it. Ooh, another trifecta. First trifecta. Yeah. Second trifecta. Miguron is doing it too. They're the ones giving me the option, but we've got some other stuff. I'm going to probably make this send cut a trifecta. All right, I'm hijacking my video. It's already over. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.